A man walks into a bar with a dog that he says can talk. The bartender, skeptical, says, "Sure, let's see." The man turns to his dog and asks, "What's on top of a house?" The dog barks, "Roof." The bartender rolls his eyes. The man then asks, "What's the name of the best man in a wedding?" The dog barks, "Rover." The bartender, unimpressed, says, "Let's try something harder. What's the difference between a dog and a cat?" The dog thinks for a moment and then barks. Dogs chase the mailman, but cats do it with style. The bartender shakes his head, still not convinced. "Okay, let's see if your dog can really give me something good. Who's the greatest baseball player of all time?" The dog promptly responds, "Ruth." The bartender has had enough and kicks them both out. Outside, the dog turns to the man and says, "Did I do good?" The man sighs, "You let me down, buddy. I knew you could do better." The dog looks up and says, "Well, you know what they say. You can't teach an old dog new tricks." The man rolls his eyes. "I'm starting to think you're the dog that's been hoarding all the punchlines." Just then, a thief runs by and the dog says calmly, "If he was really smart, he'd take his act to the bank and just bark up the right tree." The man chuckles, "And if he didn't get caught, he might actually prosper." And in that moment, they both knew that while the world could be rough, laughter was the best leash to keep them grounded.